What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. So many of the fans out there they have been asking about Jose Maria aka Madelman. So he was one of the guys to look out for at this year's Mr Olympia as he was making his Olympia debut, switching from classic into the 212. And he had an awesome year. He won 3 shows back to back and all of us had very high expectations, very high hopes for Madelman. But unfortunately, he did not play to his strengths. He was in the second call out and not in the middle. So he might be looking at a placing outside of that top 10. So, a lot of times, these guys they make the same mistake over and over again, watching the scale and how heavy they can show up to such a big stage. And I have to say this always backfires. Just this comparison of Madelman hitting that most muscular from this year's Olympia versus from one of the shows that he won earlier this year, that is enough to show us the massive difference in his overall conditioning. The depth and the detail, that just wasn't there. Now he has some of the best most muscular shot in that 212 division. But this Olympia physique, that looked very smooth compared to his look from earlier this year. So the fact that Madelman has such an awesome and great overall frame, amazing overall aesthetics, and other than the back, especially in terms of width, he's a very complete looking bodybuilder from every angle, and that makes him a solid 212 Olympia competitor. For all those things, they are instantly ignored if you miss on your conditioning, if you do not peak 100% right, especially at such a high level. So there were comparisons being made between Madelman and Keon Pearson prior to the Olympia this year. So that is how highly he was being rated, as he really took his time to grow from classic into the 212. But here today, he came in off, and that is why I do not think he's gonna be in that top 8. But that being said, the guy has all the tools to be in the first Olympia call out, maybe even higher than that, in the coming years. So let me know what you guys think. Have you subscribed yet? Please don't make me bring out the emotional blackmail. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon. It's free, it's painless, and that makes me look way cooler than I actually am.